We wish for you to know we are present to support and serve you in every moment of your ascension. It is our purpose and our divine plan to assist each soul incarnate upon the earth in achieving their ascension. To begin this awakening of your divine plan, we the first wish to encourage you to spend a number of days contemplating what your divine plan is. We invite you to ask yourself as you go about your daily reality and also in meditation. Let go of any seriousness that may come up. Think of this activity as play. You are playing with the idea of your divine plan. It may feel as if you've shifted up a gear, or like you are suddenly finding yourself on a new moving sidewalk that is hurtling you along much more rapidly than the one you were previously on. Maybe you are feeling unusually pressured by uncomfortable emotions due to old unresolved issues that are resurfacing. Or you are experiencing a sense of overwhelm with too much happening in your external world that needs to be attended to. You may feel on the ground, depressed and anxious. All these expressions and signs of increased ascension energy is flowing in. Monumental change is occurring as your multidimensional 5D self tries more and more to anchor itself into your body. In one way, it could be said that these energies are preparing you for handling the further breakdown of the 3D world around you that is currently underway. But it's important to be aware that they are also guiding you to do what is necessary at this point in your spiritual evolution. They are telling you what you need to pay attention to, so as to keep you going in the right direction. The human being is coded for various stages of development to happen at certain times. Most everyone is aware of the physical changes that take place for baby to adult. What remains much of mystery to your scientists are the triggers that tell the physical body to begin a certain stage of development. What aspect of the physical body is responsible for that stage of growth, development, and maturing? More people are moving from the grade of fear, separation, and manipulation into the conscious aware state of mind and experience of truly owning their personal power and their personal actions as a part of the divine will. They are awakening to the responsibility and knowing that they are multidimensional. They are awakening into acceptance of their role and responsibility in the global and galactic transformation. This is accomplished by the awareness of your personal power, the awareness of how your actions affect the whole. You are feeling a stirring within, a new feeling, a new way of looking at your reality. You are awakening to the realization that you have been controlled and manipulated by fear. Fear has trapped you into a sense of powerlessness, hopelessness, and despair. You are celebrating the answer, but also you are not allowing yourself to attach to it. Therefore, you are opening up to the space. It is like decluttering after a number of days of questioning yourself often. You may have numerous answers. Some may seem unusual, some may seem inappropriate, some may seem amazing. What we invite you to acknowledge is that none of these answers are not your divine plan, although they might hold the vibration of your divine plan. Through this practice, you will allow yourself to enter into space. A space that is free from clutter and distraction within your being, a space where you can awaken your divine plan. You will find yourself settling into the space of peace and contentment, maybe without instruction, and automatically because you have completed your searching. You have completed your questioning. You have received so many answers, but there is a surrendering into the peace and contentment of your being. We invite you in the few days after this to only focus upon sitting in or remaining in that space of peace and contentment. Even if you do have to instruct your mind and your being to focus upon peace and contentment within your being, we invite you to cultivate this peace and contentment so that it almost feels like a room that you enter into and that surrounds you expansively. Do be aware, however, that it's important to try to heal whatever issues are arising now as quickly as you can. Because of the emotional discomfort they are causing, you might be tempted to somehow distract yourself from them or to stuff the emotions down again into your unconscious. If so, you will probably find these kinds of tries to avoid the uncomfortable patterns to be fruitless. The more you might try to avoid resolving the issues, the more likely they will become even more painful and powerful. It's wise to summon the courage to face them now, if you can, and do your best to resolve them. Especially, be willing to let go of unhealthy addictions and relationships you are still holding on to. Do your best to trust the process that is happening. Know that once you let go of these things you are clinging to, a new and better life without them truly does await you. Letting them go now will save you much grief in the end. In fact, you will likely find that resolving any unhealthy pattern at this point is actually not as difficult or fearful as you might be imagining. You will discover that the same 5D energies that are causing the patterns to arise are also making it easier and easier to resolve and release them. In choosing to honestly face your low-frequency patterns, a feeling of relief can flow in, along with a new sense of clarity, peace, and completion. Human beings are made up of complex fields of energy, all interweaving, moving, shifting, and changing moment to moment. These energy fields interact with other humans beyond words or consciousness. More is shared and communicated on the subtle energy grids of each person that words spoke. When two people come together, there is a total interface, a mixing as it were of the energy fields of each one. Therefore, more information is available to both. We are acknowledging each of you because you are aware of this exchange with others. You use it in your work on daily life. You read the emotional history and experiences of another in one breath. You are also aware that you process that data and information on another level while you stay focused on this reality and dimension. This is one aspect of your abilities as a multidimensional being. We are inviting you to become aware that you do this. As the DNA programs of other human beings begin to be activated, this awareness of being in more than one reality at any moment will become the norm. This is a part of awakening. It is the realization that humans are multidimensional. They are interactive in other realities. They are more magnificent than they can ever imagine. As humans begin to be aware and understand, they move in and through the dimensional portals all the time, in the blink of an eye, in one in-breath. Your fifth dimension is not a place, it is really just a state of mind.